Hi everyone, we're back for week 2. Thanks for all the feedback this week. Matter of fact, one of the comments we heard was, hey, are these setups? And I want to assure you they're not. Everything we're showing you in our shop is actually for real. We're either in the process of discovering it, fixing it, or it's actually been repetitive from before. Matter of fact, most of the stuff that's going to be on these videos weekly, you'll see in our books. Okay, some of you may have these books. One is a pre-buy, one is the maintenance guide. If you're an RV owner and you don't have these books, you should. If you're a non-builder owner, you ought to have one and make sure you give it to your A&P or whomever might be taking care of your airplane. It's going to be very, very valuable to you. And for those of you going to AirVenture this year, I know EAA is going to have a pretty good promotion price-wise, so you might hang on for a couple weeks too. Also, some exciting news this week. We have a new member of the team, actually just introducing. She's been here for a couple of years. This is Isabel Syracuse.
Hi everyone. Make sure to like and subscribe and check out our other social media such as Instagram and Facebook to see what we're doing weekly.
Thanks, Isabel. Isabel's an aspiring pilot, aspiring A&P. This is her second season working with us, and she's also our social media director, so she's helping us make certain we do this all right. Thanks. Hope you like this week's stories.
In the shop this morning, we're getting a brake master cylinder reinstalled. What you want to look for on these is there was actually a bunch of brake fluid pooling up on top, which indicates that the master cylinder needs a rebuild. So we already went and did that. And what you want to do, the reason they wear out and need to be rebuilt, is that they're not installed perfectly straight the first time. And when you step on the brakes, this shaft with the piston on it rides up and down inside that master cylinder. If it's not perfectly straight, it'll wear out, and that's why you get the leaks. So we're gonna get it reinstalled perfectly straight, and should be good to go. And you can see there's a telltale sign of the leaks also on top of the master cylinder, but you'll see brake fluid running down on the floor down here. Now some of this is just a mess from when we pulled off the hoses, but you could see staining on the floorboard down there, which was an indication we needed to look at the top, see if there was any fluid up there, and sure enough there was on one of them. So we got it squared away and it'll be good to go.
Well, you know, there's a reason for our logo. And here's our weekly dose of loose jam nuts. Throttle quadrants. Nick, perhaps you can show them, but there they are. We probably got a better still picture, but it's hard to get underneath the throttle quadrants to take a look. But you got to pay attention. There's 2 loose ones in this one. Good shot.
Hey guys, just a friendly reminder, if you need a condition inspection sometime in the near future, go ahead and call us and get it scheduled. We are busy this week. As you can see, airplanes lined up to come in, shop is full, and I think we've got one parked over there on the ramp as well. Don't wait, get on schedule. See ya.
And we're checking out the Breezy after a carb balance, set the blade pitch, and a condition inspection. Hi Isabel, what you doing?
I'm replacing the rocker cover gaskets.
Rocket? You got rocket on the mind or what?
We just went to the Kennedy Space Center and watched the Falcon 9 launch. That was really cool.
I bet it was.
Yeah.
That's like science fiction, isn't it? All right, back to the rocker covers. Yeah. What are you doing?
As the cork hardens and ages over time, it starts to leak. As you can see on the ground, as I'm just taking it off, it was leaking everywhere. So we had to replace them.
Yep. So this is another common area of leaks on the Lycomings. I know everybody says that Lycomings just leak and you got to put up with it, but the reality is you don't. You can keep a nice dry engine compartment over time if you just pay attention to some of the problem areas, rocker covers being one of those. There's simple replacements and there is a good solution. What are you doing there, Isabel?
We replaced the gaskets with silicone, and so they don't leak over time.
Yep.
They're all like cork.
Yep, they're real gaskets. So that's something you all can do pretty easy by yourself. As Isabel said, there's only a few screws. There's about 6 per rocker cover. Sometimes you got to scrape the cork off if it's been on there for a long time. And then just be careful when you put the real gaskets on, you don't torque them down real tight.